JT8-3 done without the use of Nightingale. It sounds impossible, but I was on a mission to actually make sure that Nightingale is not in the picture and that I make other operators relevant. So in this case, I took quite a while to actually clear off JT8-3, but afterwards I finally achieved a 5 operator run, which is what I'm going to show you guys right now. For your note, Surtr and Thorns are skill 3 M3, Saria is skill 2 M2, and Spectre and Telopsis are skill 2 rank 7. Alright, enjoy the run! Tallulah will apply Burning Breath to the last 2 deployed units, and especially the first one deployed on the map. So in this case, I put Saria first so that she can at least tank out Tallulah's Burning Breath. Thorns is placed right after Saria, such that Thorns will be our main DPS in this map. Despite not using Nightingale, we're still gonna need an AoE healer for this map, and so I've chosen Telopsis to replace Nightingale. The wonders of Nightingale comes from the fact that you have a cages that you can use, and also the fact that you can increase the resistance of your operators. But as what you're gonna watch in this video, you don't really require her. However though, Surtr is kind of important in this map, such that she is probably the one cheesing for you because she can solo Tallulah by herself. So I would say that one is the harder to replace one. You may not know why I'm placing Spectre down now, and you may also not even know why I brought Spectre in the first place, but for now, understand that the reason why I put Spectre such as this is so that she can aggro the casters. If she didn't, there's a good chance that either my Saria or Telopsis will die in this process. I'm also gonna have to put it forth that Saria and Thorns might not be the easy to replace one in this strategy, and even more so, their levels are kind of important. If you understand this level well, you might be able to replace Thorns with Mudrock, and for Telopsis, of course you can replace it with Nightingale, not really for Perfumer, but for Spectre, you can replace it with Blaze, because Blaze has her immunity talent, which you'll see why we want it later on. At this point, Surtr is about to take out Tallulah, so remove Saria, we're gonna need to use her later, and we want to deploy her as soon as possible, and then now we're gonna put Spectre right in front of Thorns. And then, here you can see why we want Spectre's immunity. This is so that Thorns is being defended by Spectre. I find it even cooler that my Spectre is actually able to protect Thorns all the way without even having masteries, but the levels might be pretty important. If you had masteries for Spectre, it would make this much easier, and the idea of using Spectre is in replacement of Nightingale's cage. Now around this point, Saria is going to make her return, and we need to place her here such that her skill 2 is able to heal Thorns. Thorns won't be able to handle the Burning Breath all by himself. Once Surtr's deed is done, then I'll remove Saria, I place in Telopsis, and then I place in Spectre. This is also being done after the fireballs have exploded. And then as soon as Telopsis' skill is ready, I will have to activate it. If not, the healing may not be sufficient, and some of the operators will be killed as a result. Nearing the end of finishing Tallulah, I will activate Spectre's skill. Combined with Thorns, they'll be able to finish out the last bit of health in Tallulah. Gotta watch it, there's one more Firestorm coming after this. So I place Surtr in front of Thorns, and I'll activate Surtr's skill, so that this creates an immunity, and Thorns is yet again protected. As a finishing touch, I'll put Saria in range of Thorns' attack, and then I'll top it off with Spectre behind her so as to finish the entire battle. After this, it's only smaller mobs, so it's pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And just like that, the level is beaten. And that will be the end of the video. If you liked it, I hope you do drop a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, it'll be nice to have you on board. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.